See how fun it is walking in the rain now. Finally got some rain. Where's the swans gone? Let's keep walking, try to find the swans. Just down my local lake today because it's just started to rain. Let's have a little wander around and try and find the swans. It's a bit milder today. There's still ice on the water. You still see all the birds sitting on the ice. It's about 4 degrees, I think, today. Let's see what it feels like walking in the rain instead of the sun and the cold. Just keep doing the weather, see how bad it is. Just starting to spit a bit. Try and read my screen the best I can now. Need a windscreen wiper. Well, there's a magic bird, he's walking on the water. Yeah, no sun today. My fault, I checked the forecast and it said it was dry till about 4 o'clock. Try to come out when it's not raining. So I'm on a bit later today. I'll have a shorter walk. Oh, put my gloves on. Just trying to decide how cold it is now. It's not that cold. It's a bit mild. It's raining now instead of snowing. Just have a short scope today. I've done enough big long ones. Just do a little short one. See if anybody's popping on. It's been taking its toll doing all these long walks and missing the call-ins on them. And you just keep saying you're not going to do any more. The weather's taking its toll, the weather. But I feel like I'm sort of... The periscope wasn't going away. I think I'd just leave it till the weather improves a bit. I'll just make the most of the periscope and then when it's gone the weather will be improving probably. There's just nothing to show you while everything's closed. Just got me something else I can show you. Just if I do local walks now, it's driving me insane. It's locked down. It's just local walks and nothing else. The swans have gone. Just try to find the swans. Yeah, walking on water. Ooh, seagulls. Yeah, we've got all the fun of the rain now, trying to lift your spirits up. Well, you don't get many people scoping in England. The weather's rubbish. Oh. Yeah, just have a quick walk around the lake and see if anybody's coming on. I'm trying to think which is the best scoping schedule, because I think nobody comes on at the weekend more than in the week. In my mind, obviously, I think, oh, they're not working at the weekend. It just gets quiet at the weekend with people coming on. Obviously, I can't control the weather, so I just scope when the weather's nice. Yeah, I think I'm losing my mind coming out in this weather. Just try and do a daily scope, and then if nobody watches, you don't get any motivation to come out. Let's watch. Climb up those hills every time it's been raining. I thought I'd get up those hills. Yeah, I've got nothing to say, so unless anybody's got any questions or calls in, just be a quiet scope. Where the swans have gone. Let's have some swans. Hello, Aslan. What's that? M1 minor. It's a bit above freezing. It was just very cold and sunny yesterday. Now it's one of those like it's trying to rain, so it usually goes above freezing. It's about 4 degrees, I think. Yeah. I was just walking in the cold and the sun yesterday. Really cold. Like in the blue sky and sunny, and it was freezing. And then I was just weighing up what it was going to be like when the rain comes back. It's been a while since I've walked in the rain. It's been a while since I've walked in the rain. It doesn't rain that much. I think how many times in the past 12 months I've carried an umbrella with me. It doesn't very often. I think which way I'll go. Yeah, the walk's usually dictated by if anybody pops on and get any call-ins I have. It usually goes on for walks go on for ages if you have call-ins. Yeah, you just need somebody to talk to. Don't keep talking to yourself. So I'm sad what to do today. I think people have got better things to do today. This is my special day. Walking around in the rain. This is my busy day. I need some exercise. I can't just sit all day. So. It's just always trying to be quiet. When I'm on scope, it's usually always quiet to lift your spirits, scoping and talking and walking and looking at all the. Well, there's the swans over there. There's some ducks. Yeah, it seems like all that keeps you motivated has been periscope since the lockdown. It's obviously difficult in England because we're still in lockdown. Everything's shut. So I'm just trying to do nature walks every day. This doesn't make it easier trying to do it in the rain. Oh. I don't want to keep a scope going for ages if there's no viewers in. I've got way up the battery use and the weather if it's worth carrying on. I just started in a local park. There's a lot of nice places. I go away from where I live, you see, and obviously it'd be better for new people going to come on if I go some really good places. It'd be better to have the live try and get more people live. It'd be better than all watching the replays. Which you're not getting the live interactions. Just when you really look forward to a call in, nobody's available, so it just takes its toll. I think it's hard to explain with the British weather. If I was scoping in Miami, it'd be a lot easier. Oh. There Gary's on. places to me visit, you see. I need to know if people are going to be on, then I can show you something interesting. This is just going to be walking along miles of boring paths like this where there's nothing to look at. There's lots of nice places, you see. I just won't go to the places when there's people watching, which is obviously awkward with Periscope. I have to start doing YouTube. Gary's in. It's quite a challenge really to have a good day when it's cold and raining, everywhere's closed. It's a bit of a struggle. Motivating yourself to do a scope. That's why I rely on people coming in, so I wouldn't just walk around with nobody watching. Can't let a bit of rain stop us from having a walk. Just don't want to walk miles like I usually do. It's just started taking its toll on doing too many miles, trying to explore the area too much. It was nice yesterday. I did a lovely walk yesterday. I've got some HD footage from Biddulph Grange. Just getting around to put it on YouTube. I'm always in countryside places, so it's better if I film it on my phone than do Periscope, and then just film it first on your phone, then do a Periscope after all. I'll do haps, but my quality's terrible when I try and do haps anyway, so it's not good for outside. It's all over the place. Yeah, so I'll just start it, see if enemy regulars come on, want to do a call in, and then I may as well cut it off if nobody's going to call in. It's not very exciting today where I'm going. It's just when they go on the boring bits, it's more chatting than showing you things. Need some chat. Oh, Marco's coming in. Oh. Yeah, I don't know where I go today. I'm just trying to keep it local. It's all a bit boring where I live, and the problem is I've raised my bar that much. Marco will know that from the places that I go. Oh. Let's just wear the Marco. Can you sort it out? Send some of yours over. Yeah, we need to invent some sort of machine where we can make it when the sun come out. Oh. You don't realise unless you scope every day, you know how much the weather. You get like a weather expert, you know, you're like, what's the weather doing today? We're trying to scope every day. Anyway, we've had different days. Obviously, you can see I've had sunny days and cold days. Now it's a bit of a damp day. It's stopped raining now, but it's just rained for about 10 minutes. It's a bit warmer. It's not as cold as yesterday and the day before. Oh, I went on a lovely. I finished off a lovely walk yesterday, Marco. When you disappeared, did you catch it later on? I managed to get to Biddulph Grange Country Park and did some nice footage on my phone. I'll put that on YouTube a bit later. That where we've been before, where it was like the water, like a stream running through a forest. Where I've been before. Yeah. I'm just coming out, seeing what the weather's like. See if it keeps raining or not. I think it's gone off now for a bit. If you've seen that before, that's where it used to be a coal mine. There's the old wheel that was put there in 1969, I think. That's when it stopped being a coal mine. And they put the wheel there. Yeah, it's a problem. See, Marco, what if you watch some of my replays where you live? Like, say this is this park where I live. Obviously, it only takes you 10 minutes to show you around this park. It's that small, so that's why I'm always going to different places away from home. Trying to find something interesting just on your doorstep all the time. You've seen that tree before. Have you seen my town centre before, Marco, when you've been on? Yeah, there's this tree. I've done that many scopes. It's just a blur where we are. I don't know what I've shown. I think I've shown everything and different weathers. Oh, I think I'll take my hood off now. I think it's stopped raining. Oh, it's gone off now. Right. Yeah, so I didn't see Derby yesterday or today yet. I was hoping Derby would come on, say hello, and have a quick chat with Derby. Always lift your spirits. Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen it this weekend. I thought I'd just come out a bit later to give the Americans a chance to wake up. I'll come out a bit later, so I might have Derby and Mark on, or perhaps some new viewers. It's got a lot of light tonight now. See, it's light till about 5 p.m. It's light till about 5:30 p.m. now. So the sun sets at 5. So there's our old cinema, still closed. A cinema and a multiplex in the big car park. That's what I was hoping as when we have a sunny day, Marco. I thought if I got on the top floor of that car park, I should get a nice view. When it's a sunset day, I thought, where's high where I can get a good view? I can probably go on that top floor of that car park. Get a nice view of the sky. Yeah. Yes, might get a good view of the sky over there. I just thought about it now. It's a rubbish day. When you know you're going to have a nice sunset, you need like a high point. Yeah. I need some motivation, Marco, to keep scoping every day. How can you keep motivated? There's some tips. Oh, keep motivated. Do some scopes. Oh, I know it's a challenge with the weather, yeah, and obviously the lockdown's on. There's nowhere I can show you really. It's all shut. And just sort of go on walks. Really, it just gets a bit monotonous. Just keep walking, trying to find something more like museums and things. And so it'll come eventually. I just hope I haven't lost interest because I lose interest easily. You know, I try and keep my spirits up. I think keep periscoping every day, then everything will be back open soon, and then we can show something different. I should just feel like you've seen everything 10 times. I think the viewers. There's an old church. I've shown you that before. That's in the middle of the town. That's that story where I said Marco, yeah, because that was great. It's not a church anymore. It's obviously the church is still there, but the clock's gone in the church. But basically, they had to build a shopping centre around it. because it's grade 2 listed, so they had to basically build the shopping centre, the mall around the church because they couldn't knock it down because it's a grade 2 listed structure. Yeah, the council won't let them knock it down, so they had to build the shopping centre around it. Yeah, I haven't been in my local town for ages. I just realised I've decided to come up when I could do with going to the bank, and they shut on a Sunday. I don't know if you have banks open on a Sunday. Do you have strict rules on a Sunday, or is that just an English thing? Can you go in a bank on a Sunday? Just Monday to Saturday, like, yeah, that's what we have. Obviously, we have shops open on a Sunday. I think that's like a British bank there. You've heard of Barclays. That's a British bank. I don't think we've got many banks that go overseas. I don't know if you probably know any of our local banks. You know, the British banks. We have all sorts of strange names. You can see the shopping centres built around the church. So, yeah. It is like an antique centre, I think. You can see they've had to build a shopping centre around it. There's some stained glass windows. I think I've just walked past that quick. I haven't noticed. There's a stained glass window, I think. Where's it gone? Oh yeah, let's just cross over. I'll show you this. There's a stained glass window. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Some of these little faces around the window. Yeah, it's just like what you call deconsecrated. I think it's not a church anymore. You know, it's like an antique centre. I think now it doesn't like a church anymore. Yes. Oh, new shop's opening. It's nice to see. New shop opening over there. That's one of our little sort of 7-Elevens. They're all independently run. Them little mini marts, little shops that sell sort of cigarettes and alcohol and chips and chocolate. Shopping centre. It's closed at the minute. Oh. Wasn't sure where to come today with the weather. Just have a little local walk, and I end up at the local supermarket before it closes in about an hour. Just have a little wander around and try and get to the supermarket before 5. It's 5 to 4 now, so we'll have a little carry on the scope for another half an hour. A little wander around. If you see anything you want to me get closer to. If you spot anything, that's something we've started having these now. The defibrillator machines. Look at that. Yeah, so if you're having a funny do, you can. No, you have to ring them. Yeah, well, no, basically you just, if you've got a problem, you ring the number and they tell you the code to open it and then tell you how to use it. They started to put, oh, that looks nice. More food. What's that? I don't even know. Crispy chicken. It's like got bacon and chicken on it, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to seem like a bit of a dead town because I've come upon a Sunday where there isn't many shops open and they shut at 4 anyway, so. Yeah. Oh, the Grand Big Mac's back as well. Look at all this food tormenting us. Gary's in. I know Gary's always going to McDonald's orders. There's an old clock. I'll just keep wandering around. Anything you want me to focus on. If you catch anything in the camera, let's have a little wander around. We've got a statue of Stanley Matthews, Mark. I mean, you know that famous. You know, we went around that Stoke City football ground. Yeah, you know, we went past it. Were you with me when we went past the Stoke City ground a few days ago with Derby and Roland on? Yeah, the big Stoke City football ground. Well, this is the chap's statue here. I've got his statue in the middle of the town. Yeah, he's here. Nice KFC. Yay. It's all food. Yeah, he's the chap now. He's got his own statue. Look. Yeah, I've got. No, he just played for Stoke City. Yeah, he's a well-known person. Yeah, he's just a well-known player for Stoke City in the 60s and the 50s and the 60s. He was born 1st of February 1915. He's just a well-known footballer for Stoke City, my local team. Yeah, his name is symbolic of the beauty. His name is symbolic of the beauty of his game, his fame, timeless and international, his sportsmanship and modesty, universally acclaimed, a magical player of the people for the people. Yeah, it's just a well-known, but like like every local team is, he's scored a lot of goals. He's a well-known football player. If you look Stanley Matthews up, there's a lot of history. He's always played for. He's been a good player for Stoke City. Oh yeah, we've even got our own neon sign of my local town. Look where we live. Yay! Hello, Hanley. We haven't got a neon sign. I think they're open for takeaway. I think. Let's see what else we can show you. What's interesting while the scopes are on. While the scopes are running. Let's see what else I can show you. A few more statues. Just have about half an hour. Wander around. I'll find some interesting things for you. That's the Colonel. Let's have a little look. KFC. Yeah, they're everywhere. Here's an old building, Marco. Can you see this big stone building here? This has been here about 300 years. Look, this is made out of blocks of stone. Look, that's our old market, like like an old food market. Look at that, it's all made of stone. It's an old building. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I think that's before. Well, that's before they made. I think that's before they started manufacturing bricks. That's all made out of stone. So yeah, just getting a bit blustery now. Hang on, let's just watch where this car's going. There's McDonald's. It's all fast food, fast food. Oh, wardens are out. The wardens are out, Marco, for parking tickets. They're out today. They've got the pads out. They're giving those people tickets where they just parked on the pavement. Did you see them? Even out this weather. Oh. Oh. Right, is he there? Where are we? Yeah, this is where I am. You are here. That's my town centre. I'll show you a few things. Yeah, that's the way we do it, centre. Oh yeah, because centre. Yeah, because centre. The other centre means like the centre of a circle, doesn't it? The centre. It must be a different centre. When you say the centre of a circle towards a shopping centre. I think the other centre is like the middle of somewhere. The centre of a maze. The centre of a maze. It's a different spelling, I think. Towards when you just call it a shopping centre, a centre for shopping, or the centre of a circle. I think there's two different ways of spelling it, I think. Yeah, we basically had a lot of old buildings. If you look on Google, if you want, you might be able to see it. If you look on Google Maps and look up Hanley, right, you might see all this old structure. It's all been knocked down. Look, you can see it's like turned into a building site. We had a lot of old buildings. There's a lot of old buildings all along here. They've all been demolished about 6 months ago. So if you look at Google Maps, you might be able to see all these old buildings before they knocked them down. They're just doing a lot of regeneration and knocking all the old buildings. They've left that one. That's the only tall building, and then all these old ones have gone. There's some more redevelopment coming in the future. And then all these empty buildings, they've started putting faces on them. It's got some reason. The council have just said, put faces on the windows. This is just an empty shop. I think this is a British shop. That's called B&M. That just basically sells everything. It's a bit like a Walmart. It just sells all food and home furnishings and bits and bobs. It's hard to explain. Let's just think what's historical for you. There's an old British pub. That's called the Albion Hotel from 1902. This is 1902. It must be a ship. It's got one of those boat signs there with the ship on it. It says the Albion, that must be a boat then. I don't know the Albion was a boat, just noticed that. Yeah, it's where you've got like some hills in the distance, so there'll be a lot of wind and buffeting. Just put my hand around the microphone. Show you there's a few more interesting things. Which way shall we go? I'm just going a long way to the supermarket. See what else I can show you. Oh, are you still with us, Marco? It's just gone quiet. Just checking you're still there. Alright. This is the town hall. It's obviously your type of city, you know, town hall. This is basically where you come to register births, marriages and deaths, you know, like the town hall, like the place, the council. If you want register births, marriages and deaths, you know, this is like the town hall. This is our town hall. Looks nice at night. They've got all these coloured lights. I don't know if they've come across now, but they've got all coloured lights. So it's nice and lit up at night. I know it's got a date when this was all built. Oh yeah, I can see a date. There you are. Yeah, it is a town hall. Oh yeah, I can see a date there. There we go. 1869. There we go. 1869. I did change my scope and I said feed the birds, didn't I? We're having a bit of a detour. A detour now. I've got my war memorial. That's my local. Yeah, 1869. Yeah, this is our war memorial. Obviously, when they put the. Yeah, I was just gonna get. I'll just show you this, and I'll turn around for that. Yeah, this is obviously the war memorial where they put the poppies down. This is our war memorial to everybody who died in my town. Yeah, both of them there. Look. Both of them. Yeah. Yeah, it's to both of them. Yeah. Yeah, 1 and 2. Yeah. Yeah, got a statue there. Look. I think that's Britannia with a shield. I think it's called Britannia. You know, you have that song "Rule Britannia." I think that's supposed to be Britannia with a shield and a sword. Yeah, and obviously this is my local radio station for the BBC. That side, there you go. I've got Radio Stoke. There we go. You should be able to tune into that, can't you, on internet? Can you get that on BBC Radio Stoke? Yeah. Get BBC Radio on. Get Radio Stoke on. That's my local station. Yeah, I'll just show you a few interesting buildings down this way. It isn't too bad because I'm on my way to the supermarket anyway, so I'm just going down the streets where all the interesting things are. The rain's gone off now anyway. Ooh, that's an old house there. York House, 1893. There we are. Yeah, you're going to see something down here. It's called, if you want to Google it before we get to it, if you want, type in Bethesda Chapel. That's where we're going to walk past now. That's very old. It's about 300 years old. Apparently it's the biggest type of church outside London, this is. And the whole country, this is the biggest sort of this type of church. It's like an old church that's trying to be modernised at the moment. So obviously not modernised like, what's the word I'm after? You know, refurbished, you know, and you'll see it now, you'll see how old it is. We've popped past it now, look. You see it just coming around the corner. There. That's an old church, that is. Look at those columns. It's like something Greek. Apparently that was built in about 1750 or something, this was. And they're always, at the moment, they're spending a lot of money trying to refurbish it, you know, and make the roof watertight and trying to modernise it, you know. Keep it up to date, make sure it's watertight and everything. Oh, it's a Methodist church, that's it, yeah. I think it's the biggest one outside London, I think. It's called a Methodist church. The Methodist, yes, they are. It's a Methodist church, there we go. Yeah, these nice cool columns, look at these. Right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. See what else we can find. Got a few more statues. Oh yeah, there's some nice artwork. Some birds on there. I've seen that before. Right. Let's have a little look around some old buildings. That's an old building there. It's quite old. So you've got Bethesda Chapel, and if you want to look up Arnold Bennett, if you write these down, you've got a few names you can investigate. These statues I'm going to show you. The statue is of Arnold Bennett. He's a local author. He's got a statue. He's sitting in his chair. He wrote some novels, quite a few. That's him in his chair. No, Arnold Bennett. There you are. Yeah, he's a local author. Reading his book. Yeah, and basically, that's one of his books there. See, it's reading it now. He wrote a book called The Card, and basically our local theatre is called the Regent Theatre there. You can see the name. That's our local theatre. It's called the Regent Theatre, and that was one of his books apparently called The Regent. This is our local library. I mean, that's the library. This is a museum. And if you flip back on me, my old periscopes, I've got some. I'm on YouTube. I think I'm going inside this museum on YouTube. This is my local museum. Yeah. So you've got Arnold Bennett, and then we're having this built at the moment. Because another famous person you've got to look up is called Reginald Mitchell. Reginald Mitchell, and he used to live here, the one who invented the Spitfire. And we're going to have this built in the next 6 months. This big exhibition hall with they've actually got a full size Spitfire they're going to put in it. So it's just been delayed, obviously, with the COVID. Else it'll be open by now. There's some more statues, some more artwork. Oh, there's all the 5 towns written on it. There we are. There's 5 towns. Is it 6 towns? Henley, Burslem, Tunstall, Longton, and Fenton, and Stoke. There we are. That's the 6 towns. Right. Yeah, so we've got a lot, we can go down here and see a lot of famous people, a lot of famous statues. Let's have a little look down here. Let's look at the back of this, see if we can see any progress through these barriers of this Spitfire thing. This is the building site where it's been done anyway. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's where it's been built. There we are. Oh, there's a digger. Should be open by now if it wasn't for all this nonsense we're going through. I'm looking forward to scoping that. It's like going to be a museum just to house the Spitfire. We've got a full size Spitfire is going to go in it. Here's Reginald Mitchell. Here's this bit of his timeline. That's Reginald Mitchell. There we are. An inspiration for future generations. That's his Spitfire. There we go. That's where, yeah, they are. Born in 1895 in Congleton, Kids Grove. That's just up the road. I'll record all this. I'll just whiz along here. Just got his timeline. Yeah. I'll just record it all for the replay. It's quite long. You know. Let's get all this on the replay. Yeah, he died 42. He died young, 42. There we are. The Spitfire will return. The Spitfire will return. Oh, here's another old school here. Something else with a date on. Hang on, I forgot to show you this. I think this is an old. There's a lot of this Bethesda. This is a Bethesda school. Can't see the date. I can't see the date on that. There's an old school. I can see the date there. Erected, just can't see the date. Bethesda school. It's quite large. It's quite old. That's an old building. Oh, where are we? That's an old building. To be about 1850 or something like that. I can't. Just the thing's obscured. The date's obscured. I can't stand back because that building site. So I think it's about 1850. Let's look at the back of this church. See if I can find this. It's like a lot. I'm finding this a lot though. Where this church is, you take a lot of the headstones away. You know, apart from these obviously these big things. You know, these things that you can't take away. Let's see how old these are. 1888. That one is. In memory of Anne. That's 1888. Ooh, that's an old one. Born 1799. Died 1867. So this is quite a fancy one. That one's all worn off. These old buildings. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, I don't know. I keep meaning when the churches are open, I'm going to ask the vicars. You know, the vicars who I'd say, "But why do all the gravestones get taken away?" And these old churches, always a mystery. Hope and glory. Yeah, there we go. It's like a metal cutout there. It looks cool. Somebody makes those locally, I think. Like a metal cutout thing. Yeah, that's another one of our theatres there. If we have, so there's the Regent Theatre. If we have like plays on, that's for plays and things, you know, touring things, the Regent. And then if we have like comedy or live music, then we've got the Victoria Hall, which is over there. That's the Victoria Hall where you see comedy and live music. That's that building there. I say that's more for like seeing proper theatre productions, proper theatre productions. Oh, somebody's graffitied that. That looks nice. A bit of added graffiti on it. Great. Oh, hang on, Derby's in. Missing Derby. Where's she gone? I think Derby's in. Have you seen her say hello? Oh, Derby's there. Miles away. Hello. She'll come in and say hello. Let's see how old this is over here. Just having a quick scope, Derby. I'm only on be about 10 minutes. I'm not going to be on for hours, don't worry. I'm not going to be on hours today. Just be about, I'll be about half an hour today. That's an old one, 1886. Just have a little wander around my town centre. The weather was getting a bit rubbish. So. Yeah, obviously they take the graves away. Obviously they can't take these. They can't take these big things, these big monument things away. So they have to stay. Let's see what else we've got. That's the trouble. You miss comments when I'm trying to show you something. I'm looking at all the buildings, trying to show you something. I wish it like beeped every time a comment come up or something, so it got your attention. Like an email. You need a comment for you to beep on the screen, so I don't miss any. That's the back of the Bethesda Chapel. Let's have a little wander else there is. That's our new library. That new coloured building. I think that's the new building it's put up. It's supposed to be replacing that old one. That was the old building. It was all supposed to be moving into that new one behind. That's quite funky. And all the colours. That's yeah. I've just shown to everybody the Reginald Mitchell history. What else have we got? It's a bit of a rubbish day, so I'm only going to be out half an hour. If anybody wants to, Derby, you want to pop in? Don't worry, it won't be a long scope today. The shop shuts in an hour anyway, so. if I get there in time, I could perhaps show Marco around my local shop. Do a bit of stealth shopping with Marco in. Show Marco a British supermarket. Let's have a look down here. I'm just wondering if Darby's going to come in. I'm just watching for her. Keep an eye on the screen, Marco. She invites herself in. I don't know if she's coming in. Yeah, I was just going to show you something down here, but they haven't got the lights on. It's like if you look up Staffordshire Hoard as well, they've got like gold from when somebody dug up a lot of Roman coins in a field. There's me waving. Oh, she's coming. Just can't see that chap over there getting a reflection too much. Oh, trying to show everything through. Oh yeah, you can see me in the reflection. Yeah, I'm going to wave at you. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I was just having a rant really on before you come on, Derby. I was just ranting a bit with the weather. Oh, it's getting me down. It's raining today, so I thought, don't. Stupid rain. Oh, where's it gone? Yeah, oh right. So yeah, I thought you were just both going to stay up. He sometimes disappeared when he gets a call though, so anyway. Oh no, no, don't jump. Oh yeah, there's some artwork you haven't seen. I think I've showed most of it, Derby, if you watch the replay. I'm just walking around my town. Have you seen a lot of this? Got some artwork over there. Yeah, I'm just at the bottom end, so I've basically shown like my local museum. That's my museum, my library, the Bethesda Chapel. This is Arnold Bennett, this is an author from my town, Arnold Bennett. He's got a statue. Uh, Minnie, Minnie. Hey, I see. Always see it just appears when you come on. Oh, I know. I thought nobody'd be coming on today. I thought you'd all be busy with your romancing. Be having no viewers on. Thought you're all having breakfast in bed. Yeah, it's an old Bethesda chapel. This is an old church from about 300 years ago. Look at that. Yeah, yeah. This is what Derby normally does. I show you everything, then Derby comes on when I finished. Always comes on. About half an hour. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's some old buildings. Yeah. 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 I don't know what it is, but it's smaller on my iPhone. Your head's got smaller. Looks like it's shrunk. I don't know what setting I've got it on, but your head shrunk. Yes. There's an old building, old Victorian building. That's that. There's another one next to it. Yeah, that's called Birdcage Walk. That little path, that little road down there. It's got yellow lines both sides. It's just wide enough to get. Yeah, it's just wide enough to get one car down there. It's called Birdcage Walk. Right, so I've just got two more statues to show you. This is the museum. I'll be able to show you this more when it's back open again. This is the Hanley. Oh, zoomed in. Here's some more statues. I've got two more statues. This is I was just telling Marco. We've obviously got Arnold Bennett, and we've got. I've shown you through the town centre. I fed the birds for 10 minutes, and then we come to the town centre, and I've just shown him. I've just shown you Stanley Matthews, the footballer from Stoke City. I've just shown the statue in the town, and then I'm just walking down to the supermarket and just seeing what I can find out to show you. And we basically, the famous person is Reginald Mitchell, him who designed the Spitfire. He's the Spitfire designer. He was born in Kidsgrove, which is just down the road. Yes, we basically, obviously, if it wasn't for, basically, we've got a full-size Spitfire inside this museum, but it's been taken away, refurbished, and they're basically building a purpose-built building with all glass and silver, metal, to just put this Spitfire in. It's having a big refurbishment, and it's going to have a place to sit. This is another statue, I think. This is telling you about, let's see what this statue is. This was unveiled. Oh yeah, this is where basically we used to have a big. It's called British Steel, like a big steel factory, because we used to make a lot of steel, and that's just denoting that the British Steel. The chap obviously working at the steel mill. Another statue. Yeah, I don't know why your head shrunk. I think I've got a setting on where it shrinks your head. So can you see? Does it seem normal size your end? My end. Oh, Big Mac. Distracted again. Oh, Big Mac. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot from my end and send it to you, and you'll see your head shrunk. I don't know what setting I'm putting it on, but your head's a lot smaller. Yeah. I know we keep wishing for your head to be smaller, now it's smaller, so I don't know what's going on. Minnie! As soon as you come on, I'm getting Minnie, Minnie, as soon as you come on. This is some of our old buildings. Well, not old buildings, this is all new construction, that is, that building there. Yeah, Derby, that's for you. Oh, donut. Donut. Yeah, that's a block of flats. That's going to be a block of flats people can buy there. And then just because you're on, I'll just go down this way and I'll just show you we've got a Hilton hotel as well. Just at a posh Hilton hotel. We'll just walk down here because Derby's on. I'll show you the Hilton. Then you can stop in the Hilton when you come and visit Stoke. Make sure you book it to the Hilton. Oh, actually, I forgot. We've got a little yeah. We've basically got a museum here. This here, look, named after Reginald Mitchell. I forgot this bit. And this is Mitchell Memorial Youth Theatre, right? We've got a Mitchell Memorial Youth Theatre, and if you look at the roof of the theatre, look, it's like a Spitfire wing. Look, it's got a Spitfire cafe. And it looks like a Spitfire wing coming out the building. Look. Yeah. It's like youth theatre. Yeah, obviously amateur plays. Amateur productions. Yeah, yeah. I can see the across here. There you are. There's the Hilton. I haven't got to go all the way down. I can show you from the back there. There's the Hilton for when you come and stop. Look, it's there. Look. There you are. Hilton Grand. Yeah, I think it's one of those like town centre type ones. Where it's like not as what's it. It's not as fancy. It's like a town centre type one. Where it's like a bit more cut down than the full size hotels. Right, right. Yes. There's some more Reginald Mitchell information. Oh, there's a cart. Cart or trolley. Cart. Yeah. Trolley. Clang, clang, clang. Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Yeah, that's it. Mitchell Arts Theatre. Yeah, theatre, film, comedy, dance. There you are. There's the website. Mitchell Arts Centre. There you are. Twitter, Facebook. There we are. Yeah, that's where he was born. That's out the blue plaque that's out any famous person's house. Look, that's the plaque what's outside his house. Reginald Mitchell was born here, Kidsgrove. Right, there you go. I'll just try it. Ooh. I know, and I've even showed you a grave that's older than America. That's an old grave, isn't it? That was an old one. Let's just get all this documented for when you can read on the replay. All this info, loads of info, info. Let's see where we are there. That's what, uh, that's just there's my five towns. So I'll just get you that. Tunstall, Burn, Hanley, yeah, Longton, they are Longton, Fenton, Stoke, Hanley, Bursham, and Tunstall. They are. That's all the. That's Stoke on Trent. Yeah, that blue line. That's the canal. There is. That's the two canals, and basically where that join is. Yeah, that's the Calden Canal, and that's the Trent and Mersey Canal. Yeah, they just join where I've shown you that join before. But that's where I am in Hanley, and then obviously I'm surrounded by the other five towns. You see, the six towns. Yeah, that's got a copper roof, so it's all green. That's all green when it's got a copper roof. That looks green. You have copper. It's a bit like the Statue of Liberty, isn't it? Well, that was copper, and then it goes green. Oh yeah, yeah. There's live screenings from the Royal Opera House. Oh yeah, you can watch. Obviously, in this lockdown, they've been doing things, and they've been doing performances with no audience, and then live streaming it to watch on like a screen. Apparently, that's been happening a lot. Yeah, where they just do it with no audience and then live stream it to YouTube. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we've got a massive Tesco derby. You said you've heard of Tesco. See how the size, see if the size of this Tesco here compares with your type of places you go. We're just walking down the side of it now. Look, this is where it starts. This is the Tesco. This is the side wall. This is a big. This is yeah. Are they still in the travelling that in the past, or do they still travel? Do you think? Will they still up for travelling in the future? Oh. Well, yeah, this is a massive shop. We'll give you a little sneak peek. We'll have to arrange like a stealthy shopping scope, and then you do all the ordering. You'll be able to look around all the shelves. We can do it. I can give you a little look from outside. I won't go inside this one. I'm just meeting me somebody at Sainsbury's, which is across the road. We're just on our way to Sainsbury's. Yeah, this is across. This is across the road. There's two choices. Obviously, you can see that's where it's got like a bit of a gallery where they store all the. Yeah, this is massive. Yeah, this is massive. This one. Yeah, just sells clothing, electrical. Yeah, sells everything. Yeah, open 24 hours. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's shut now anyway. It shuts at 4 on a Sunday. Do you have limited hours in your shops on a Sunday? Hours are just open. Yeah, everything's just 10. Yeah. It's either 10 till 4 or 11 till 5. Those are the two options you get with the time. So I wish they'd all be the same time, but that's why this one's closed now, as you can see. This one's closed. And then I'll go say because that opens an hour extra, you see. Don't give me a chance to just give you a little nose bag through while there's no customers there. That's the main entrance. Helping you spend less. That's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? Helping you spend less every day. Helping you spend less every day. Oh yeah, you can have a little look inside. They've got all glass. Yeah, they've got all glass windows. You can have a little look inside. Yeah, got all self checkout. Look, where you can just self check out yourself there. Self checkout machines. Yes, they do have some of those. Yeah, some do and some don't. Yeah, the bigger ones have somewhere where the child can sit. Yeah, these are the small, these are the smaller ones, and then they have like the jumbo ones. You can put a child on it. Yeah, you know. Well, it's good that it's shut. I can just show you through the glass window. It's all glass windows, so we can have a little nose bag. Look, let's have a little nose bag. Hang on, let's have a little nose bag before the security comes. Tee, 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 tee. Marco, cash machine. Get some money out. Oh yeah, he's a nice motorbike. Nice motorbike. Honda. That's a Honda, I think. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, this is a Tesco. I can give you a little look while it's shut now. There's nobody in, so see how big it is, look. You see how big it is through the glass? Massive, look. Aisles and aisles. The aisles down there. Yeah, yes. I know what you mean. Yeah. It looks like a little It looks like a little plastic like a little plastic car you can push the kids around. Yeah. Actually I'm just thinking where we can go. We could actually go buy a Ruby. I'm just thinking we're basically going to the Ruby place, to Costa again. Yeah, it's another mini. Yay, mini. Oh yeah, you've got to keep the trolleys dry, haven't you? Yeah, that's a trolley bed. Yeah, we've got like we've got like a roof for the trolleys. A trolley, a trolley house. Yeah, that's a black mini. That's all black alloys, 4-door black. That one is. That's got black. Yeah, they were like you. Yeah, they were like gold Union Jacks. They were like gold Union Jacks on the mirror. Yeah, as you can have your car washed. You know, you can have your car washed while you're doing your shopping. Have your car washed. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's look at these prices. Oh my god. Yeah, different prices. Yeah. Full Monty. Yay, full Monty. Oh, you can have an ultra high definition ceramic coating. Look how much that is. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, it's 25%. Add 25%, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. This is where my mum bought a car once, and then because they must have like seen some marks on the paintwork, and they basically rubbed that hard. You can see like in the daylight where they should have rubbed that hard. It's left like an outline where they've been rubbing too hard. So we put a we, yeah. Yeah, we used to have a poster. We used to have a poster up a few years ago. It used to say the best hand job in town, and they took it down for some reason. You know, it's the price of gas, Derby. If you want work, the gas prices out. You know. Yeah, we want at the moment we're at 113. Yeah, 113 a litre. So it's about 4.5 litres to the gallon. So, oh god, let's work that out. Yeah. And I always wonder when they have these 24-hour shops. You know, I've never been in them, mate. Have you ever been in them? It's a strange hour. Yeah. I just never realised. I thought we may as well go Costa and get a ruby, haven't we? Yeah, can you authorise me having a ruby now, Dar, because it's cold and wet? Can you authorise me purchase? Oh, oh, oh God. -6. Mini! Yeah, if you hear the nice sound, you can have the nice ASMR sound of the rain now. Yay. No, I won't charge you for the rain sound. Can you hear it? I've just put my hat up. I thought I'll try my coat, what's got a hat on. It hasn't rained since I've been wearing my wet weather coat. Yeah. We'll go inside Costa. You can put the order in for me if you want. That'll confuse them. Oh. Can you make the rain go off? Oh. Oh. No. I've got my hat up, Luke. I've got my hat. I've got my hat up. I've got my waterproof coat on. Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm not going to say it's cold. You know, it's been freezing cold. I knew when it was raining it was going to be a bit warmer, but it's obviously, I'm just trying to think which is best, either freezing cold and dry, or a bit warmer and it's damp. I don't know which is best. Oh, truth. Oh, that's Brenda's it. Got some signs coming up for you, Derby. I think you've read these before. Some signs coming up. Brenda. Oh, oh. Oh, I forgot to tag me. I forgot to do my tags today, didn't I? I should have done my love tags to make all the hearts go up all different colours. Oh. Yeah, you can hashtag love and then like those multicoloured hearts come up. Or you can do winter as well for snowmen. Oh, I say I'll have to talk to you. Are you still got your feet up today? Are you no plans? Are you leaving the house at all today? Or right. Yeah, we'll talk a bit later. I don't really chat to you in the middle of the street when it's throwing down with rain. So we'll probably have a look where we are. Yay! We've arrived at Costa. I'll have to go force a hot drink now. Hot drink. Let's try and get Derby order the drink. This will be a laugh. Try and get my mask out. Oh, it's truth. Where's the menu? I want to look at the menu. Where's the menu? Oh, that looks nice. Let's go have a look at the menu while there's nobody coming through. Let's have a quick look at the menu. Get my mouth watering. Oh, yeah, nice, some more food. Oh, wait, on you. Yay, egg, mushroom, and spinach back. Yeah, it's the other drink. See, that's how the ruby should look if you get it served inside. It should look like that. You see. let's look at this. Let's look at the menu. Here's all the menu. Let's see what we can have here, Derby. We've got loads of different sizes: latte, cappuccino, cinnamon spice cappuccino. Ooh, cinnamon spice. Mocha, americano, flat white, hot chocolate, white hot chocolate, ruby, a chai, wherever that is, chai, hazelnut and almond, vanilla coconut, caramel oat, frostinos, wherever that is, frostino. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh yeah, you can't. Oh yeah. We've got toast, croissant, bacon batt, pork and sausage batt, breakfast wrap, sandwiches, pork and apple sausage rolls, mac and cheese. Yay. It's the screen flickering a little bit. Just flickering a little bit. Chocolate mallow bites, blueberry muffin, caramel muffin. I'm just trying to be quick because it's raining. So, baked tart. They are baked tart. Fruit and nut flapjack, millionaire shortbread. Just getting this to my rocky road. Lemon drizzle, or banana and pecan loaf. Apple crumble. Oh God, there's too much choice. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm going to go inside now. Let me get my mask out. Oh, oh, you just sound like apples and pears. You sound like Mary Poppins now. Everybody does Mary Poppins. Every, every, Everybody does Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins when you say do a British accent. Oh, right. Here we go. Yeah, let's go get a ruby. Oh, oh. Hello, can I have a medium ruby, please? No cream. Medium ruby, no cream. Yeah, that's it. Thanks. Ah, uh, 385, please. Yeah, I haven't sat down yet. It's always been off limits to sit down. No, you can't sit down. You can walk in and walk out, but you can't sit down. Yeah, yeah. You can't sit down. It's just different. It's so weird. I had an email off McDonald's, and they'd been closed for walking in, and they're going to start rolling out their walking in, and then the KFC you can walk in KFC apparently. So it's just different different protocols for different shops. When they feel like it's safe. Yeah, when they feel like it's safe, then obviously they'll start introducing it. And obviously, I've noticed around places like this, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that sort of Uber Eats, and click and collect, and people with those insulated bags, picking all the food and the drink up. Yeah, the DoorDash type. Yeah, we have Uber Eats or I'm trying to think what we have. It's Uber Eats or right, mate. Oh, I can't think of the other one. It's Uber Eats or thank you. I'm trying to think the ones we have. Hang on. Some nice comfy seats when we can sit down. Look. Yeah, this is where we'll be having a periscope so we can sit down. We'll be chilling. We'll be chilling with me Ruby on that seat, and we'll be chatting. We'll be chatting in the warm. We'll be chatting in the warm instead of being kicked out. Being kicked out and drinking your drink outside. Oh. Right, let's make our way to Sainsbury's. We've been chatting that much. I probably haven't got time to go inside, but I'm just meeting somebody there. Oh, he's that yellow car. We finished that before. Yay! There we are. This is CGI Fridays. Yeah, yeah. We could have done a little bit of a shopping scope, but it'd probably be closed by the time I get there. So we'll just have to shelter in the. We'll just have to go. We'll have to shelter in where the trolley house, where they keep all the trolleys dry. I'll have to go and shelter in the trolley house. We'll go shelter the trolley house for a minute. While I consume my beverage. Just got across a few. Yes. Well, she said I just said I'll meet you at Sainsbury's, so I think she's doing a little bit. Yeah, she says she was going to Sainsbury's, so I said I'll just meet you at Sainsbury's. We'll go have a wander around, and I'll go do a little periscope and try and see if my Perry friends are coming on. Have a little chat with them. Take my mind off the weather. I'll just show you a few more shops while we're walking up to Sainsbury's. We've got Burger King. Burger King. Yeah, Burger King. It's the only shop I've ever been to where I went to it once. There was nobody on the drive-through, only just me. And it was about 20 minutes before I got a burger. I thought, what are you playing at? No, they're very slow, aren't they? Not very, like McDonald's, right? The McDonald's I go to is brilliant. You have you put your order in at that speaker, right? You basically got a speaker, and then you go round the side. You've got the next window. You pay your money. And then by the time you get to the next window, they just hand you the bag. You don't wait at all. It's just organised. You pay your money, put your order in, and your bag's there. You don't have to wait a few seconds. They hand it to you. Oh yeah, they're very organised. The McDonald's are. Yeah, the other ones are terrible. Yeah, the other ones are terrible. Yeah, that's how we have like what's called a frozen food store. That's called Iceland, but it's called the Food Warehouse now. It's, that's where they sell a lot of frozen food in there. And that's another shop there that sells everything there. Yeah. That's all. There's all sneakers. That's sneakers for you there, Sports Direct. That's like I keep saying trainers, and you say sneakers, don't you? We say trainers, sneakers. Oh, yeah. Oh, I get all confused with all your names. Sneakers. Oh, sneakers. We can have a full scope on all the strange words we use, can't we? Oh dear. Oh. Oh yeah, when we had that update with my mum's car, we took it to the Honda garage to just give you a quick update on that. Yeah, she did a little shop around. She went to a drive-in place called Quick Fit, where they'll just do things without you waiting. I said we must be able to get a cheaper part than what Honda was saying, £350 just for the part. And it's basically the sensor for the wheel. Each wheel has got like a sensor on it for the ABS, and the only code that was coming up was the rear wheel sensor. And it's only like like a little bit of a wiring loom with a magnet at the end. And hopefully that'll cure it. She's got it booked in. Yeah, it's going to be a lot cheaper. It's only about. We just give them like the part number. 100 said, and they said they can do it for 150 all in instead of 500. So, yeah, yeah. Let me just go in the trolley house. Let's go in the trolley house. Get away from this weather. Yeah. Right, we're in the trolley house. Yay. Right, we're in the trolley house in a minute. Oh, don't ask. Yeah, my mum's Honda's here. I'll just show you from a distance. Yeah, can you see it? Oop, there, look. Hang on. That one. Oh. Yeah, basically the shop shuts in 5 minutes, so it won't be worth going in. I'll just wait for her pop her head out the when she leaves. I'll show you inside. I'll just drink my drink, and then I'll just stand inside the lobby, where I can just dry myself out a little bit so it's warmer. I'll just drink my drink, and then we'll stand in the lobby for 5 minutes. Oh, I don't know. Um, well, on a Sunday we usually on a Sunday I try and not have takeaway. I try and have something with vegetables and a bit like a traditional Sunday dinner. I'll probably have something with. I usually like it's either chicken with gravy and vegetables, or I don't know if it's a British thing, but sometimes I like what we do is have a tin of tuna with vegetables, and then we have like a parsley sauce over it. If you know what a parsley sauce is. A parsley sauce is basically you buy it in a packet. It's like powder, and then you make it with milk, so it's like a creamy sauce with parsley. Just tastes like parsley. It's like a white sauce. Yeah. It's like a white sauce with parsley in. Yeah, so it's like parsley sauce. You'll be, yeah, you normally have it with fish dishes. Traditional with fish. You can buy frozen ready meals that say cod in parsley sauce. Like a frozen dinner. So it must be traditional to have cod in parsley sauce. Yes, I can just see she's in the car. I didn't even see her come out. She's in the car. So let me just show you inside the shop. Well, it's about to close anyway. That's where we are. There's the trolleys. Yeah. I think they've got all the Easter eggs out already. But do you ever have that in your country? I think all the Easter eggs are out already. I think they've got all the Easter eggs out. They're always filling the shelves up with the next thing. But yeah, I'm just trying to think now. What I'll do is I might end the scope if you're okay for a bit more chatting, are you? I might end the scope and then I'll restart without the location on. I'll turn the location off and I'll just do it audio, and then we can just go in the house then, and we can just jump in the car and leave it running when I go in the house. Could try that, couldn't I? So if everybody wants to join me, we'll have like a continuing audio chat in the house because it's too cold now. Yeah, I'll just pop off and then I'll just pop off and I'll just restart with the my location off and audio only, and then we can just continue the chat. Any subject you want to talk about, and I can be in the warm house then. Oh, jelly bean as well. Yeah, yeah. I'm just signing off. I've just been out in the rain for an hour, so I'm cold now. I'll just go home and we'll restart and continue the chat when I get home. Yes, because I could walk home, but I just feel like it's too cold now. I don't want to walk home. No, we've lost the daylight now. Yeah, it's getting quite cold now. So right, I'll pop back on it. I'll just restart the scope straight away in a second. Okay, Darby. See you in a second. Yeah, see you in a second. Right. I don't know why I'm signing off. I'm coming straight back, aren't I? I'm just gonna sign off and come straight back on. Just do audio, I think, from now on. Because I'm just on my way home. I'll turn location off and I'm just on my way home now. Join me in a second, folks. I'll just restart the scope on audio only. Turn my location off because I'm on my way home now. See you in a second. Follow me on all the social media in case I don't come back on with an error. Or follow me on buymeacoffee.com/JSahoo if you want to support the channel. Okay folks, see you in a minute. Bye for now. Alright, let's see if this works. Just waiting for the periscope to go to camera roll on that last video. Just took 5 minutes. You can listen to the rain. Yay, Marco's in. Let's try an audio chat. It just feels weird now. I'm going to point my phone at things, aren't I? That's what I'm going to do. Just on my way home from the supermarket now. Just restarted on audio and location off. Let's get in the warm house and have a chat. Oh, let's see how it works, audio only. Let's see if Marco's coming on. Gary's on, Marco's on. Right, this is where we'll have to start having more conversation now. What's everybody up to? Gary's probably had his McDonald's. Oh, I just saw a lot of McDonald's signs coming down here. It's made me hungry. I've got to have willpower and not go. I feel like cooking when I get in. Yeah, just on my way home from the supermarket. Oh. Just hear a bit of the road noise and the rain until we get home. I'm just going to feed the birds, but the weather's just raining now, so. No, I'm going to try with willpower today. No, I was tempted by those posters we saw. I'm just trying to be sensible. I've been a few times this week. I just want to make it more of a treat once a week, you know. I'm trying to be healthy. Don't want to live on it. It's too easy. Just live on McDonald's every day because it's convenient. Just got to feel like cooking when you get in. I think I might have tuna and parsley or something like that. I'll have tuna and parsley with vegetables and parsley sauce. Or like a healthy chicken dinner with gravy or something. Let's see if Derby's coming in. Where's Derby gone? Sean's in. I've just done a periscope outside. I've just done a walking scope for about an hour. And then the rain's starting to come down now. We're just losing the light, so we'll just make it. I thought I'll just restart and go on audio only and turn location off, and then we'll make our way home. Let's see how long we can stay on an audio only. Get some conversation going. Because I'm always looking at things. What's my conversation? I'm always showing you everything. So you just hear a bit of road noise while we're just travelling home for a few minutes. Yeah, can you hear the rain outside? No, that was me just sticking my phone out the window. I get carried away sometimes. I've nearly gone home sometimes and left the location on. I thought it's just safe to turn it off. Trouble is, you've got to rely on some conversations now with audio only, so we'll be able to get in and just discuss what's on British television, have a look what's on British television. We'll put the tally on, see if there's get some audio from it. Try and find something that'll be funny for the overseas viewers that you probably don't recognise. Just lucky that was when I just said let me end the scope. I just got 2% battery. It's just lucky then. I thought, well, let me check my battery, and it was on 2% when I just finished. So just good timing that was. Just got charged up off my external battery now. Yeah, we're losing the light. It's no point scoping outside anymore. It's getting dark now. Yeah, it's 5:15 now, UK time. Just lost the light now, and it's could have done a little extra on, but this is just what we have to do occasionally when the rain comes down. It's a bit too grotty for walking in the rain. Oh, come on, now you haven't done. You watch. Yeah, I didn't have time going to the supermarket. It was just closing because I got carried away getting me Ruby. I got carried away. Yeah, I'll just get my shoes off. They're feeling a bit moist today. I think I've got moist socks today with the rain. Oh. Well, what's everybody up to today? Let's see what we've got in. Oh, Derby's coming in. Yay, Derby's coming in. You should do a 3 a.m. scope, yeah. I know, I keep thinking it just feels like really weird to be. Hang on. Yay, Derby's on. This feels weird. This feels weird, we're just talking. Well, the trouble is now the thing is now we'll have to play the game of like just doing things and trying to guess what the other person's doing, like sound effects. Right, let's listen to Derby. Let's listen to what Derby's doing. Let's try and make out what Derby's doing, and then I'll do some kitchen sounds in a minute, and you can work out what I'm doing. It's sometimes on our local radio station they have like mystery sounds, where they'll say, "What's this sound?" And you try to work out what the sound is. It's like random sounds that they play. Yeah, let's try this. It might be a bit more chilled. We can just have a. I'll be able to put my feet up in a minute. I'll just have to describe everything I'm doing now. Just shutting the car door. Yeah, I'm just shutting the car. I'm shutting the car door. Right. I'm going to get my shoes off and do something about my moist socks. Oh, ow. Got to deal with my moist sock situation. Hang on. We're entering the house. The door is the door is shutting. No, it's like central heating, radiators. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, when this house was new, basically, in their infinite wisdom, like in the early 70s when these were built, it's basically a bit like, when you go in sort of like, when you go in Walmart and those big industrial shops, like how they normally have, they keep them warm by, they have them warm by like having like hot air blowing, don't they? Sometimes you can see hot air blowing out of vents and that. That's how it used to be when these were built. It was basically just like a storage heater in the middle of the house, like a big storage heater with like hot bricks in it. And then when you got up, you just press the button and then you just have like vents in the wall. It was like vents in the wall where just hot air come out. It was very weird. And then, yeah, and then obviously after that, basically when they took that out, we had storage heaters. Those big heavy storage heaters that are electric. That you leave on overnight, and then they're all they get hot, and there's like bricks inside, like an element, and it heats up. And then obviously the last thing they've done is put like gas central heating in. Now we've never had gas, and then obviously, but it's great for instant hot water now because we've got like a gas boiler, so we've got like instant hot water for a power shower now. We've never had a kind of proper showers. Oh, right, this feels weird. Scoping in comfort. Oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Actually, yeah. Well, it's been ages since I've been out in the rain, and I just noticed that like black. I have like a black satchel that I carry around, and obviously that gets soaking wet. So I'll have to be a bit more conscious of being in the rain in the future because I've got like a little black satchel that has me spare battery and and me spare phone. Yeah, my man bag. That's what they called. My man bag. Today, Darby, when I just said we'll finish the scope and I'll restart, you won't believe it. When I got in the car, I got 2% battery left. I forgot plug back. I had 2% battery when I just checked when I went to plug it in. I thought, oh, 2%, just nearly missed it. So yes, and I just basically when I left you, I basically sat in the car and then I basically can't. I didn't start straight away because I have to wait for the because I've told it to save to camera roll. If I do any recordings, I've got the option to save to my camera roll, and so you have to just wait for the tick to come up, and that sort of over an hour scope just took about 5 minutes in the car. I just have to wait, and then the tick comes up, and then it's on your camera roll. Then and you can't really restart until it's processed itself. So that over an hour scope just took 5 minutes. Now it's on my camera roll now. So right, I'll have to think what we can do with just audio only now. Let's put the British television on. This will be a laugh. Let's see if we can find something funny on. Are we all sitting comfortable then? That's the main thing. We want all the viewers to be comfortable and warm in the house, don't we? Everyone? We're all cosy and warm. Uh, How's your cat? Is he awake yet? Hello, cat. Yeah, right. Yeah, I was just saying we should have a super clear audio because we're on like Wi-Fi now, aren't we? I think it's switched over to Wi-Fi. Fine about hang on. Oh, Gary. Now how can it stay? I've just had the message saying looks like the connection just lost. What are you talking about? I'm on Wi-Fi.